November 180 Bravo Bravo, good afternoon to you. Report your altitude.
2,000 feet.
Hi, Wycliffe Barrett, Xplane Dedicated. Today I'm going to do a full-featured SimBrief video because I had a number of comments as to why it wasn't in the film the other day. First things first, SimBrief is freeware, but you can donate if you so wish. This has been produced by Derek Mayer, and if you go to the About page and information, you'll find stuff there about Derek. Derek has been in flight simulation for over 20 years. And has also been in development for quite some time. He's worked on all sorts of things in terms of scenery, aircraft, flight planning. And originally, SimBrief started off as one sheet of paper. Was it paper? I don't think so. It started off as one sheet, one page maybe, which just had some basic information about a departure and arrival, crew and weights, and that was it. Of course, now SimBrief is this huge package which is very, very complex. It's not complex to use. It provides you with a lot of complex information, and I'm going to take us through it briefly because it's called SimBrief. It's one of the easy ones. It's the type of thing where you just put in your departure and your arrival. But what I do need to tell you is the number of people that have been involved in the development of this, and you've got people like Navigraph, NOAA, the FAA. They've all contributed to SimBrief so that it performs in the way that it does. It produces highly accurate flight plans, as I will show you in due course. As you can see on the main page, we've got a very nice website design, very clean, very functional, with relational databases. So basically you click on something and it's there. Here is the list of all the people that have been involved. As I say, Navigraph, FAA, I think NOAA have been involved as well. The Nomads distribution system, they provided services to Derek. PHP.NET Manual, Stack Overflow, Great Circle Mapper. A large number of organizations have provided their services to Derek free of charge to him, and that might be something to do with the fact that he's a real world pilot, so he's been able to key into those areas as well. And he's had a number of help from different people, obviously beta testers and designers and maybe graphics and web designers, and there's a list of those there as well. So coming up to the tabs, there's a number of different things under each tab, and it's quite easy to get a little bit bemused, but quite simply you need to just go to the dispatch system and create a flight there. As you see on the dispatch system, a number of large icons across the top, and in the middle of the dispatch menu where you've got these four big icons there, you just click on create new flight and this page opens. Once again, you can just put your flight in the Speedbird. I'm going to put my number 2302. And we need a departure, so I think we'll go from Heathrow, EGLL, and I'm not quite sure where to go to, but because I'd like to show you a long flight, I think we'll go. Oh, gosh, I'm not quite sure where to go. Oh, okay, we'll go to. Let's see, we'll go to New York. Is it New York? Yeah, we'll go to New York. KJFK, if I can get the ICAO code right. So KJFK, click and bang, there is the flight plan already produced, just lower down there. It's absolutely amazing. We'll just choose an aircraft type, so going on a long flight, we'll take the triple, and so that's in there, so all the weights and balances and fuel, and there's the flight plan. You can see it right there. It's even got the nat tracks in as well, so you now need to click here to validate it and generate it, and there's the flight plan, complete with the North Atlantic track as well. You can choose any of those, route finder, VATAWare, even Eurocontrol, but that's where it generates flight plans from anyway, so you don't really need to do that, do you? There's the flight plan, it's generated, and now of course you need to get your OFP, which is your operational flight plan, which is the kind of documented full thing. I always get lost at this point because I can never figure it out. And you go back to the top here, and not up there. Where is it? Ah, here we are. OFP. So you click on that, and this produces the full flight plan. You see, it's creating the briefing package, and what you get with the briefing package is a full PDF document, which is something like, well, it can range from just a few pages to a massive amount. And I think this one, because we're going to New York, going across the water, I think it runs to something like 60 pages of information. So it'll have NOTAMs for your entire route. Here we are now, so that's been created, the full flight plan with the North Atlantic track, and there is the there it is. That's the full briefing pack, complete with winds and weather aloft. Where I mean, it's just very, very detailed. It's as detailed. This is as detailed as PFPX and EFAS. So what you get from EFAS and from PFPX, you can export your plan in a number of different formats, and we have different aircraft. So there's the Aerosoft Airbus there at the top, and going down, you can see that there's JAR Design there, which is a new one, and right at the bottom we've got Xplane FMS, which is what we would use, obviously. So you can export it out to Xplane FMS, and it's a simple case of downloading it. Click on the download button, it will download to a folder on your PC, and then you can move it to the Xplane folder, plain and simple. It's got here is the PDF, right? So it's 60 pages, as I said. 60 pages. You can print that off if you want, or you can download it and move it to your flight plans folder if you've created one. You know, some people, they have a separate folder on their PCs with all their flight plans in, so you could do that if you so wished. This is extremely detailed. It's got every waypoint along the route, not forgetting, of course, you're on a North Atlantic track, so it's even put in the North Atlantic track as well. It's immense amount of detail just on the and don't forget, real world pilots would have all this. Now I'm pretty sure now, I think they'd probably have it on their iPads, but in days gone by, not that long ago, and probably still now, they would have the paper as well. They would have a paper briefing pack from the dispatcher. Quite a lot of paper they used to carry around. And also, unlike flight simulation, where we've got in our FMCs, we've got information for every airport, they would only have in their FMCs information for the airports they're flying to. They wouldn't have a world database in there. Or they might have in the FMC just the routes that the company flies to. So that, you know, if one aircraft only flies to, say, you know, maybe 20 routes, that's all that would be in the FMC. So the company buys the flight plans. Here you see I'm just checking it through Eurocontrol for validation, and there are no errors. It's saying there, no errors whatsoever. So you check it through Eurocontrol, you get all this data, you get your winds aloft, you get your flight profile there, as you can see at the bottom. It's absolutely a huge amount of information that you get, and I think that SimBrief is right up there. It's as good as PFPX, it's as good as EFAS, and it's free. You have a database, of course. You've got a database of your flight plans. You have a database of your most recent dispatches. You can create as many flight plans and save them, you know, as many as you want. There's also, you know, your fleet, your aircraft fleet. There's different functions here all along. It's very, very detailed. So there's your fleet of aircraft. I've got 757s, triples, 767, etc., etc. I tend to fly Boeing more than Airbus, but there should be Airbuses in there as well. There is a very helpful video for this. I'm just clicking through some pages here, see what we can find. This is your kind of weather. You can search by region, so we'll just go to Europe, Africa, as it's known there. Yeah, we'll double click that. There we go, and it brings up a satellite image, real-time satellite image of the weather. So you can see the UK is wispy cloud and through the central belt of Europe it's clear, and North Africa is clear as well. So you get weather information. It's just immense. There's so much stuff here. It's incredible. And as I say, there is a tutorial video which I've never looked at. So there's a tutorial video that's available on the home page, on the very first page. You've got like help and then tutorial video. As I say, I've never used that. I've never even looked at it. So this is SimBrief. As you can see, it's incredibly detailed. It's free, but if you can make a donation of a few dollars, then I'm pretty sure that Derek Mayer will be more than happy to receive that. Once again, this is Wycliffe Barrett, Xplane Dedicated. I hope you found this 10-minute blog useful regarding flight planning and SimBrief. As I say, it's one of the best around. I kind of like it a lot. I don't use it enough. Maybe I should start using it more. Once again, Wycliffe Barrett, Xplane Dedicated, and we'll see you soon. Cheerio. Yeah.